with the insane amount of XP that Leagues is providing, there's so many options to do Slayer tasks, and of course I wanted to find one that suited me a little bit more to my AFK-ish playstyle, but then also provided some insane amount of XPs, and I think Mutated Bloodvelds are the key. Hey everybody, my name is Slayer. Thanks for watching today's video. We are going to be going and slaying some Mutated Bloodvelds today. Now before we head out, let's dive into some of the details on what I want to show you, like inventory setups, relics, gear, and whatnot. And if you do like today's video and you wanted to come say hi, I do stream over on Twitch every now and then, so definitely come over and pop over and say hi. So you'll need Sins of the Father unlocked, and you can use the Sage's Renown to unlock Sins of the Father if you would like, or go do the quest yourself. This is to access the labs and of course Meiyerditch. You also need Dwarf Cannon unlocked. That'll be access to using a cannon, plus you'll need around, I think, 750k to buy the cannon in a bundle. For melee gear, use the best melee gear you pretty much have, but the key thing to look at here is the prayer. I have 24 prayer, so make sure you have the highest amount of prayer possible, since you'll just be praying melee the whole time, and then you can just use prayer pots to sufficiently just regain prayer. And you can also use divine restoration, which will increase your prayer points per so many seconds, which is pretty awesome. And the main relics I'm going to be using is Twin Strikes and Knife's Edge. We're going to just knock our HP down to 1, and then of course pray melee, and then we'll have Twin Strikes, so we can get a 60% chance at a successful secondary melee roll. And to go a little more in depth on the fragment choices, again, all you have to do is just go under the fragments and filter to your fragments that you own, and you can make the loadouts that you need. But some of these have some special effects that I was kind of more paying attention to, I would say. I am using an Abyssal Tentacle Whips now, so I have to use Tactical Duelist, which is going to save me 80% of my charges on that, so that's something really good to have. I wanted Divine Restoration to passively gain prayer points. And then the last one was Slay and Pay, just because I want to get more Slayer points throughout the task, because I'm going to be doing these on task. It ended up having Barbarian Pest Wars in here as well, so that's one that I could have maybe doubled up on in another area, but this one was just more mainly for Knife's Edge. So we go over to Knife's Edge, and then we can see that we have some in here in Knife's Edge. I wanted Praying Respects to get Buried Bones, because you'll get 200% XP when the bones are buried, which is great. The rest of these are just kind of subjective. And then if you're looking at making Cannonballs, the easiest thing to remember is Molten Miner and Rock Solid. Those two fragments are really, really good. The Rock Solid gives you iron chance of not being depleted, so up to a 75% chance if you're using level 3, and then of course with Molten Miner you can have a 100% chance of smelting into a steel bar. And the relics I do use as well making Cannonballs is a Greedy Gatherer and then Personal Banker, so you can just make that a little more efficient. And then taking a look over at the inventory, we have a Locator Orb to get down to 1 HP, we have our Cannonballs, we have the cannon itself. The rest of the inventory down here can be prayer pots. I just don't have any at the moment. And then we have the Dragon's Medallion and the Vire Noble clothing. The reason why we need this is we'll be teleporting to Theater of Blood. You can go out into the main area into Meiyerditch, talk to one of the Vire Watch, have them send you down to the mines, and once you get into the mines you instantly can just click on one of the juveniles that is just tending down there. They will take you out of the mines and they'll make you, I think, up in the northern side of Meiyerditch, and then right over to the eastern hand side of Meiyerditch's wall there's like a little house, which is where we're going to be going down into the dungeon. And one other thing, if you are looking to stay there for a long time, you can switch over to the Lunar Spellbook and have NPC contact. You can contact Duradel. It may take a few worlds to finally get a world that's open, but then you just plop down the cannon right in the center, then you'll start slaying. And so the reason why I have the pattern kind of set up like it is, these guys are really big, so they kind of get caught on the cannon here, as you can see. So if you like step a tile back, they'll finally come into formation. But now the cannon can actually shoot at all of these dudes, so you have to just make sure he doesn't get caught up like you did there, and then it misses that cannon shot. No way, I actually got a Dragon Med Helm drop. That's pretty funny. All right, as we're rolling up on the end of this task, as you can see, it's only taken around 20 minutes to do. We had like 140 40 something Bloodvelds to start with. So it's pretty darn fast task, and it's pretty nice. And I used less than 100 charges on my whip, which is actually amazing. So it's definitely worthwhile. As you can see up in the top left, those are some of the stats. I've been kind of just walking around picking up things. We're getting around 900k an hour for Slayer, getting around 260k an hour for Prayer, around 930k for Ranged, and 1.8 mil for Defense. Hopefully this video helps you out today. This is a definite favorite Slayer task of mine during leagues. Again, there's a lot of different tasks that you can be doing, and especially in melee. And of course, once we move into range, you can go do bursting and whatnot, and that's going to be another video I'm going to be coming out with. So definitely stay tuned for that. If you liked it, definitely give it a like to pass it around to other people, and subscribe to see more content coming out. We're going to keep pumping out awesome leagues videos for you, and hopefully we'll be streaming over on Twitch. So definitely come check us out there, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace. So scary as beep. Scary as beep. Oh gosh, the lightning. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh, this was scuffed as frick. We did it though. We did it.